Currently, my favorite fixation is looking at the Ibiza summer style on Pinterest. My TikTok video that I did on the Ibiza summer style popped off. The girlies were loving it, and I thought, why not give them more? I'm gonna do a deep dive into brands to look for on Vinted, and I'm also going to be styling some things and see if I can make some cute little outfit inspo for you. Okay, starting off with a blank slate, I'm going to try and make a little Ibiza outfit. I adore playing dress up. I think for the first outfit, this is the inspo. Now, my biggest motto is we don't copy, we take inspiration. I like to have fun with it and tailor it to how I would dress and what feels right for me, and you should do the same at home. We can also kind of have like a little chatty, get ready with me. It's like dating, but like dating myself. So I am from the Wirral. A lot of people say on TikTok they love my accent, they don't know where it's from. It's like kind of Liverpool. I live across the water. It's called the River Mersey. I live on the other side, and we have a really toned down Scouse accent. But to start, I pulled this top out. I think this can be really cute, and I think I'm going to be able to style this in a really nice way. It's got like this really nice sparkle detailing on it. High neck. I really love a high neck. Isn't she super cute? The detailing on the back just makes the top so much more interesting. I'm thinking I'm gonna maybe like style it with a white skirt, so let's have a little root. I think I only really have like one white skirt, so I guess that's gonna be the skirt that I use. But yeah, I was born and raised on the Wirral. I did move away for university. I went to Newcastle University. Did drop out in the end. Did about 2 years before I decided no, uni is not for me. What do you think about this skirt? Cute? This is a new purchase from Vinted, actually. I think she is adorable. I like the really poofiness of it and how it's not maxi and it's not mini. I'm really into the midi skirts at the moment. This is what I mean when I say like you can have fun and tailor it to what you like. Like most people would think maxi skirt or mini for Ibiza, but I like midi, so I'm doing midi. How well does that go together? Like this just alone is already starting to come together. Look absolutely stunning. I love this outfit. Also, peep the slippers. I kind of want to have a little bit of a wedge. I want it to be like a sandal. Found these at the charity shop. Look at the sequins as well. I think that's very Ibiza, isn't it? These are Miss KG. Oh, also, the brand of this top, I don't know, but the skirt is Jigsaw. I think I talk about it, the other part of the video where I talk about brands that you can look into. So stay tuned. I'm only 5'5", so any little bit of height really, really goes a long way for me. Now, my brain always does the 7-point rule, which is where I like my outfit to hit 7 points. So far, I have 3. 1, 2, 3. Maybe we could count this as 4 because it's kind of given something. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need about 4 other points to make this outfit fully rounded. I'm gonna go for this bag, I think. I actually got this bag today. It's a Kukai bag. It was £2.50. It's absolutely stunning. I love the handle. I love the colours. I think they work really well with this. I feel like a bit of a mermaid. I feel like that fish from that book that I read, like that we would have read when we were kids. It's like the shimmery fish book, like children's book. Oh my god, what is it called? Talking about fish, I went to uni, which I eventually dropped out from, and did marine biology. So rogue. I have so much lore. I guess I just kind of like wanted to save the planet, and then realized it's boring. Like not saving the planet, like obviously we need to do that, but like learning about marine biology is boring. It's not learning about dolphins, guys. It's literally learning about seaweed. And then I remember one time we had to like go on a boat trip and I got severely seasick. And that's just like when I knew the universe was like, babe, this is not what you're supposed to do in life. I'm really loving hoops at the moment. I went through a phase of being a hoop girly when I was a lot younger. I have these too. I'm not a big bracelet girl because I hate the feeling of loads of things on my body. I really want to be Miss Maximalist, but I just don't think it's in my nature. Like I genuinely get so overstimulated. I'm gonna round the outfit off with these sunglasses, which I did pick up at a charity shop. There is no label on them, so I don't actually know where they're from. Ooh. Sound of a baddie. That's this outfit done, and back to you, Beth, in the studio. Let's get into some brands we could look into. The first brand that I have that you could look into is a brand called Pilot. This brand had lots of cute mini skirts, lots of flowy items, very boho, which is perfect for the Ibiza summer style. It went up to a size 16. The pricing was actually quite good, with a range between £5 and £25. Now the next brand that I have for you is Vintage River Island. I feel like this brand gets a little bit on, like people sleep on it a little bit because it's River Island, and when you think River Island you just think like tacky. Throwback River Island, perfect. My tip is when you get the brand up, and then type in the little category bar separately vintage, so it will show you items where people have marked as vintage River Island instead of River Island, and it will kind of sieve out some of the bad stuff, which is like the more recent stuff. But this brand did lots of fun ruffle skirts, which is very cute and IB3, and also a lot of nice coloured tops. It also did a lot of fun accessories, and I think accessorizing is the key to this style. You need to accessorize, and you need to accessorize well. The sizing went up to about a size 18, and the pricing was around £15 for most things. The next brand that I have is a brand called Pierce Fiona. This brand is great for the night out dresses. Maybe you're going to dinner on holiday, maybe you're going out for drinks, for cocktails. This is a great brand to look into to get that gorgeous, sexy, like nighttime dress. You do need to do a lot of digging in this brand because most of the dresses are quite formal, like too formal to be like a holiday dress, but there are a lot of really good gems in here, so it's so worth the digging. I would say they're like quite romantic and almost have that fairy quality. When you do find them, you'll just know when you see them which ones I'm talking about in the brand. It's the ones that like are asymmetrical, have the layers, a bit more flowy and meshy, and then there was other ones on there which are a bit more like black tie event dresses, which we kind of don't want. That's not really the style. The sizing went up to a size 18, and the pricing was between £30 and £50. The next brand I have is the brand Accessorize. This is great for the beaded bags, and they are actually ridiculously cheap. There's other brands that I'm going to mention, and they're a little bit more expensive because people know, like this bag over there. This isn't from Accessorize, but you know, like bags like this. Sorry, I'm really proud of this. I bought this today. You see? Stunning. Just like the beaded detailing and the sequin. But you can find this in the Accessorize brand for literally next to nothing. Most of the bags were under £10, which for this style is honestly so good. For the next brand we have Crisp. This is where you're going to find funky tops. Lots of colour, cool designs, a little bit quirky. The sizing went up to about an 18. The price range was between £15 and £30. Another brilliant brand, and a brand that I absolutely adore, is the brand Debut. Gorgeous dresses. The beaded bags that we've just been talking about. They also did some really nice shoes and sandals. Even when I was looking on Vinted, I seen some of the crocheted knitted tops and the cute sarongs that you could wear down to the beach or at the pool, and really just getting that summer vibe with a little bikini underneath. There is nothing I want more than to be in a sarong and a cute bikini, my hair slapped back on the beach with a nice crisp can of Coke or a Fanta lemon. Like, I would do so many illegal things just to have that right now. Also, can I just say, I'm probably pronouncing a lot of these brands wrong. So like, honestly, feel free to call me out if I am. I kind of think it's funny when people do. I get a lot on TikTok because I usually pronounce them in like my Scouse accent, and they're like some like French brand that's called like Je m'appelle jamais, and I'm like, Je m'appelle Jamie, Je m'appelle Jamie, and they're like, that's not how you say it. But feel free to call me out, that's fine. I will forget though. Like, I won't remember how to pronounce it still. And the next one we have is a bit of a mouthful. I think it's called Tessiga. This brand was really cheap. Fun patterns, which is just all what Ibiza style is all about. It's just about being fun and girly and bright and cute and chic and boho and just having fun with the outfits. So this is a great one to look into for that. It also did a lot of the mesh layered dresses, and it was given more of a boho vibe to it, like funky boho. It wasn't great on the sizing. It only went up to a 14, but most of the items were under £10. Okay, and now the next brand that I have is a brand called Sky Designs. If you know Aftershock, this is like a cheaper version of that. We're talking sequin and beaded tops. Basically anything beaded or sequin. It's a great one to look into. However, unfortunately, there was not a big range on Vinted. There wasn't a lot to choose from, but it's worth having a little look. Sometimes the ones with smaller amount of clothing, you can still find some really, really good items. Went up to a size 18, and most things were about £20 or under. Now, the next brand that I have is Gorani Straw. This brand is great for finding any high neck tops, such as this one, and I think this is kind of an Ibiza classic-y style top. It also did a lot of really nice cami tops. The brand goes up to a size 20, and the pricing was medium, with most things between £20 and £30. Okay, and the next brand that we have is Aftershock, which I know I have just mentioned, but this brand is brilliant if you are willing to pay the price for it. People have been getting onto the fact that everyone likes Aftershock and that this style has become really popular. Like even the grannies, I think, are getting onto it. But you can still find a good little cheap gem if you try hard enough and keep going back and looking. They also did the most stunning beaded bags, similar to the accessorized, but I think they're a little bit more detailed, the ones from Aftershock, and of course, again, a little bit more expensive. In regards to the clothing, it went up to about a size 20, and again, price range really big. Some things start at £10 and some things go all the way up to like £100. Really depends on who the seller is, if they know the value and what they're selling, and like what the actual item is. There's more rare pieces that people clearly want and gravitate towards, and then there's some pieces that are less sought after, and they seem to be the cheaper ones that you can find, but still worth going and having a look no matter what your budget is. Okay, and now another brand which I absolutely adore is Blue Marine. I also love the name. It reminds me of Aquamarine, you know, the film, and now the song by Addison Rae. Like all just iconic things. Anything with marine in is just kind of cute. I'm here for it. These items are a little bit more toned down. They're still interesting, but are definitely something that you could build the outfit around. It did a lot of flowy maxi skirts, which is essential to this style. Again, some cute cami tops and some really, really nice dresses. So basically an all-rounder if you just want some really gorgeous, flowy outfits. Sizing wasn't brilliant, with it only seeming to go up to about a 14, and it was on the more expensive side, with things starting off around £50. But if we're looking for a more budget friendly brand that has a similar vibe, you could look up Vintage Monsoon. Again, we've got the sequin vibes going on, the flowy dresses and the skirts, but you're going to be paying a little bit less than Blue Marine and Aftershock. It also had a lot better sizing range, where they're going up to a size 28. Most things were between £5 to £15. It's me again. Let's make outfit number 2. For this next look, I kind of want to dress this vibe here. So I'm going to kind of create a cute little outfit similar to this. Let's see if we can pull it off. Honestly, I'm feeling this dress. Isn't that pattern gorgeous? Gorgeous. Yeah, let's try this. Let's see what this looks like. I really like this. I actually got this a couple of days ago from the charity shop, and it was half off. Brand is South, never heard of it before. It was like tied in a bow. Like, let's see what that looks like if we like maybe tie it in a bow. What are we currently watching, everyone? I'm currently watching The White Lotus. When I'm filming this, they've released episode 5 or 6. My other watch at the moment is Severance. I'm late to the party. I only started watching the first season like a couple of weeks ago. Obsessed with it. I've not been able to stop watching it since. And obviously the whole of the second season is out now, and I'm trying to not get any spoilers on TikTok, so I'm trying to binge watch it. Like, I think I watched like 3 episodes yesterday. I think I might be nearly towards the end. I don't know if I like that. No, I don't like that. Like, how it creates kind of the hourglass silhouette that really suits my body. Is that the obvious choice because they're green? I also have like a pink pair of heels which I could maybe style and like make it look cute. But let's try these to start. They're the heels. Or I could do like really pink. I think that's more fun and more Ibiza. Yeah, I'm changing direction, guys. And that's what you do when you play around. You change your mind, you switch it up. You don't need to stick with your original idea. This feels better for me, actually. This feels more boho, more chic, more effortless. The other one was too dressy. I wasn't feeling it. But this little brown suede belt just added something that this dress needed. I have these shoes, kind of giving like boho 70s with this in the bag. Now, when we think Ibiza summer style, we need to think cute, gorgeous little kitten heels. And a great brand you could look up to find some of those is the brand Faith. There was a massive range to choose from on Vinted, which is my favorite thing because I just love to sit there and scroll. So this is a good one to do if you like to do that too. It was very summery, lots of sandal style shoes and the flip-flop kitten heels, which are really hard to walk in but look absolutely insane, so it's kind of worth the sacrifice. I remember one time I was on holiday in Malta, actually, gorgeous place, and I had these little kitten heels that were like flip-flop sandal-y type. They were absolutely stunning, looked so good with the outfit, but then we ended up having to walk to dinner for like an hour because the place that we wanted to go was booked up, so we had to keep walking down the like strip thing. When I tell you I was in unimaginable pain, if you have ever tried and successfully walked in flip-flop heels, you are a true soldier. Anyway, most of the things on Faith were between like 10 and 20 pounds. The next brand that I have is Secondhand. This is boho. Think 2010s Vanessa Hudgenson at Coachella. Great for a beach day, great if you just really like the boho side of the style. Unfortunately, the sizing only went up to a size 12, which is not good at all, but the pricing was quite good with most things under £10. Another great brand you could look into is crochet. This is one of my all-time favorite brands, and whenever I find this in the charity shops, I literally feel so blessed. Well, I got this today, right, and it was like £2.50. I didn't even look inside because I'm such like a hectic shopper. Like, I just see something, grab it, right? And I thought, yeah, it's cute, don't care where it's from. It could be from Primark for all I care. It's £2.50 and it's beautiful. Like, it speaks for itself. And then the woman at the till was like, oh, what a lovely bag. And like, she opened it up. Look where it's from. It's from crochet. Yeah, again, great for beachy boho vibes, great for the sequins, just all around brilliant brand to look into, highly recommend. The brand on Vinted went up to about size 18 and the pricing was between 20 and 30 pounds. And this next brand is called Evie. This brand is a little bit more of a mixture of different styles. It's not all just great for the Ibiza style. You do need to do some research, some digging, some time, and really look through the things, but there are some really good hidden gems on here. I thought it had a really great colour palette, and the tops especially really lend to the Ibiza summer style. The sizing went up to a size 22 and it ranged between £5 and £20. The next brand is Jigsaw. Focus on this brand if you want some sort of linen skirt or any linen item. It's great when you want to do a little bit more of earthy look or get the basics. The sizing went up to about size 16 and the pricing was between £5 and £30. Now, another great brand for accessories is Miss 60. It's obviously quite a popular brand, most people know it, but it's really good to look into for your sunglasses, your belts, your necklaces, your rings. You really want to go for, I guess, like that Y2K look paired with the beachy look. You are going to pay the price of Miss 60, most things between £20 and £40. And then another brand you could look into is Papaya. This is great for the basics, right? You're going to get the cute little tank tops, really simple but summery items. You also might find some cute little beach cover-ups that look effortless and elegant. The sizing was brilliant with it going all the way up to a 28. And the pricing was insane with most things £10 and under. And then my final brand recommendation is a brand called Eton. On Vinted, it had a bit more of a darker colour palette, right? A bit more of the dark reds and the blacks. This can be great if you want a night out outfit, or if you want a bit more of the sexy romantic look. It also, I noticed, did a lot of mesh flowy tops, you know, that are split down the middle and has like flowy there. Seen a few of them on there, which I have all over my Pinterest board, so I'm gonna be copying one of them pretty soon. The sizing was alright, with it going up to a size 20, and the pricing pretty decent, between £10 and £20. But that's my roundup on brands to search for in Vinted to get the Ibiza summer style. I hope you enjoyed this video. I actually really had fun making this. It brings me so much joy to talk about summer and summer clothing, because summer is my favorite season. I like to have as little things on my body as possible. I don't know if anyone else agrees, but I get overstimulated in winter. I don't like a jacket. I think a jacket ruins the outfit, unless it's like thin and like doesn't like bunch up around me. I just like to feel free, and I feel my best when I can move my body freely, and I feel my prettiest when I can move my body freely. I don't know what it is. So I love summer. I love talking about where to find summer clothes. It's my favorite time of year. It's coming around pretty quickly. The clocks have just gone forward today, the day that I'm filming this. It's also Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I mean, I don't think when I post this it'll be Mother's Day, but today it is. So if you're a mother, or if you're a dog mom, happy Mother's Day. Mothers really are mothering, and I love that for them. They are genuinely the best demographic in the world. Like, I love my mommy so much. I hope you had as fun of a time as I did making this. I hope it helped you even just a little bit. I'd really appreciate any little support, whether that's a like or a subscribe. I'm really new. I'm starting off with my YouTube channel. It's a lot scary. I'm moving over from TikTok to do long form content. Any little bit of support I would really appreciate. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video.